Kalimera, guys. Today, I have no freaking clue what I'm talking about, but I'm showing up. So, the challenge of this video, for me at least, is to show up. Even though I don't have a plan, I had a topic in mind I wanted to share with you, a very beautiful tool for decision making. But the test for decision making, which I wanted to present to you, told me no, that's not the topic. And then I connected with myself, with a higher vibration, with the universe, creator, whatever you want to call it. And the answer I got to my question, what should this video be about, was you just start and it'll come, trust. So I'm hoping that it will all come right now. Let's see what's happening. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that I'm here. I'm happy that I'm committing to showing myself again. And I hope that with whatever I'm saying, it'll help you get back into your own truth, into your own power, to question yourself. Where are you blocking yourself? Where are you not your true self? And I know truth is a big word, and it's very hard to even see your truth, to acknowledge your truth, but especially to live by your truth. And I've been feeling lately that on a certain kind of level, I know what this is, truth, and I know what is all possible, and that it's all in the mind, and that whatever we create is out of the mind, and we can create such a higher vibration for ourselves, for our life, but also for the whole world. But then knowing and implementing is a whole different story. And I feel like I'm just giving you a little bit of perspective. I feel like I've worked a lot on the mind topic, also on the subconscious mind with the help of theta healing, which I've practiced a lot in the last years, which I train people in, and which is an amazing tool. But I feel like the embodiment part is still a bit missing for myself. And I think what is most beautiful, if you combine all this trauma, subconscious mind work on this higher level, spirituality, whatever, but you have to integrate it in the body. And Matthias De Stefano said on the festival I went to last week on Corfu that he talks to his spirit guides. I mean, he remembers his time, I don't know, thousands of years ago, his past life in such a detail. He's so connected to, something else than matter. But even he says, we need the body. We need the body to get into contact with the spirits as well. And we need to work with which kind of body and prerequisites we've got in this lifetime. And he's also doing that. He also needs to work through trauma, through the body, accepting the body that he has. He said that in so many past lives he was a woman, that he now had a lot of trouble, especially in teenage years, to accept that he has a male body in this lifetime. And I think that's very interesting to think about. Are you really accepting the body you're in? Are you working with the body or against the body? Are you really integrating the body? Even if you are doing a lots of spiritual work already, are you really integrating the body? And I know for me, there's still lots of room with the topic of Ayurveda, what I practiced a lot in the recent years. Who is following me a long time knows about this. In Ayurveda, the Ayurvedic traditions, it's so important, the food that you're eating, how you're treating your body. um, if you're doing panchakarma, which is a cleaning ritual, regularly, all those things. So it's not only the mind and the spiritual and the airy thingies, but also how are we connected to earth, how are we connected to the body, and all this kind of stuff. So I'm just sharing from what I've experienced, and I feel like also I need to integrate the body more, also with breath. I mean, breath work is a buzzword out there. If you're feeling it, if you want to dive deeper, I can only recommend my sister, who is doing the most amazing breathwork training, combining Ayurvedic knowledge with modern breathwork knowledge. And this combination is so powerful. And she has one, maybe for now, a last online training she's doing. So head on into Prana Up Your Life. Check it out. Josefine is doing the most amazing breathwork training. But what I want to say is that breath is also part of this embodiment. And Matthias De Stefano said, eat, breathe, laugh. And breathe, I think, eat and breathe, I mean, this is so much about a body, using the body to breathe, thinking about what kind of food you put into your body. And then the third one, laugh, like laugh about your situations. I think I said it in the last video. Anyway, so for me, it's integrating the body, body work, embodiment on all kinds of level, also sensuality, sexuality. Are you really connected to your lower chakras, to your genitals, to your sexuality? I feel like, oh my God, there's so much space for healing in the lower chakras that I've been reading a book, which is now underneath my phone. I can't show you without destroying this scene here. But it's about the sexual matrix we are living in. It's like a matrix, like this is society tells us what is good sex, what is bad sex, but really, like with everything else, we are all different types of beings, and we have different preferences. Our body has different preferences. And in this book, it's about the elements, and that every one of us has a major element. And it's very connected to the Ayurvedic wisdom, which I find interesting. So it's a water, a fire. Are you the sexual water, fire type, or the earthy type? And what is important for you? What does sex mean for you? Isn't it? It's not only about the act itself, but there's a lot more around it. How does it look like for you? Maybe eating good food can be sex for you. Or it's a start, or you first have to brush off stress. And then you can have, you really let go and delve into this with your partner? Or is sex something you need to brush off stress? It's so different. And then you have the other one. It's not only you have the other one and the other preferences. Anyway, so this is also the body, and it's important to not to see and focus on this, because we have a lot of healing and a lot of trauma stored in the body, and also especially in the womb area for women, but also for men in the genitals. So I'm a self-committed, and I love doing new things. And I found out about this practice called Tibetan Pulsing. So it's an ancient, obviously from Tibet, bodywork, also bodywork practice. Pulsing means the energetic pulse, the heart pulse also, starting from the heart, but the pulse throughout the system. And it's about seeing that your pulse is really activated again. And this is through a lot of body work, through a lot of organ body work. So every single organ has its own pulse, and you can reactivate it with that technique. And I've got to experience it here on Crete with a very teachers that practice it for a long time, 30, 40, 50 years. And wow, it was such a deep body work that I've never experienced before. And it's also a combination of breath, using the organ and using this rhythmic pressure on the organ to reunite the body with its original pulse. And I'm gonna do an intensive, and I'm gonna bring my whole family. And I said I'm not gonna say I have a little child, I cannot do this. And I said I'm going to do this. It's a 2-week intensive Tibetan pulsing, and I will tell you more about it once I'm doing this. But obviously this was supposed to get out of there now, so I'm telling you right now, do the training, do whatever calls you. It called me, and I think it's a lot of healing for myself, for my body in it, which then in turn will heal my daughter, or will help her heal in her issues, and will help us heal with partner issues we're having. I'm very excited, and I'm happy that this came out today. I was able to tell you about it. So whatever comes up, let me know in the comments, and hope to talk to you soon again. Mwah.